Lift your head up, yeah. Get into the sound, yeah. And start to worship, yeah. I know you get hurt bad, baby, yeah. But it's not the answer. So let's celebrate life. All my people, yeah. Let's celebrate life, yeah. We are free from sin. Let's talk about love. Let's talk about Christ. Yeah. Let's talk about love. Let's talk about life. Let's talk about life. Let's talk about love. Let's talk about Christ. Let's talk about Christ. Let's talk about love. Let's talk about life. You're not alone. You have a purpose. Yeah. We serve a high God, really. Out of the surface, Why you down? Lift your head up, yeah. Get into the sound.
Good morning, y'all.
And start to worship.
Let's get this oatmeal made. Uh-oh. Look at the Air Force in the building this morning. And celebrate life. All my people. Child probably already got her oatmeal made. I'm sure.
Nope.
Good morning. Let's get this. Hey, Tasha.
Hey, Tasha.
We celebrating life, y'all. Let's get this oatmeal made. All right. Good morning.
I
Good
got
morning.
a prep to be made, but I didn't make it yet.
You can see she got a prep.
Yeah, I got it prepped to be made.
Good morning. Walk into the kitchen. That's right. It's not my problem if you ain't celebrating life this morning, because I am. All right. So let me get in here. Make oatmeal. Coming back. Let you in. Give me a second. It's Angie. Good morning. Everybody out there in the social media world. Our oatmeal prepped up. Got your sea moss. So whatever breakfast you're eating, you're drinking tea. Like Angie, I'm gonna start implementing that. I got some tea, turmeric tea right here.
I need to get me some turmeric. I knew it was something I needed to get.
Yep. I got some turmeric tea and the turmeric, but
I got some tea that got turmeric in it.
yeah. Y'all, I got it from Walmart. And I got my vitamins on deck.
I had some tea with turmeric in it. I don't see it. I must have drank it all.
Yeah. So you
I'm going with blackberry sea moss today, Mo.
yes, yeah, you got all
No, blueberry.
Blueberry. Straight up and straight down. No added.
Blueberry is an antioxidant.
Yep.
Kind of adding that to it today.
I ain't mad at it. Got the sea moss on deck, y'all. Got my vitamins. Whatever. Got the tea going. See? Turmeric. Yeah. Cute, cute, cute. Yup. Let's go.
Hi, Rise.
Hey.
Coming up, I'm gonna do the background since it's so plain in my background.
You're gonna get you a background. I'm gonna play the background. I got a background, but the light's probably crazy.
Yeah. See?
All right. Here we get these squats. Y'all ready to get the squats in? Let's get these squats in.
Okay.
You got Tasha. I don't see you.
When you're ready.
You get these squats in, Air Force. She be trying to hide. You ready?
Yep.
Let's go. I'm a little sore, but we're gonna make it work. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Squeeze that butt.
9. Okay. I'm a little sore.
Squeeze it on the way up.
Okay. 7.
Oh, don't forget to breathe.
12.
Out when you're going down.
13.
In
14.
your nose, out your mouth.
15. 5 more. A trainer said 5 more.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he always popping up out the sky some damn well. Oh my. We try not to give him no words. I'm gonna be nice. Go fly. 1. Oh God.
Oh, 5 more?
2. Yeah. 3. 4. Okay, that was 5.
Whew. Trying to remember to breathe and do that is interesting. Oh, really? Come on, man.
Get excited, ladies.
The music yesterday.
Really?
While we were pushing and played Push It.
Yes, Leon.
That's too funny. What's that? Another set?
No. Another set. I don't motivate him. He ready to give us a 30-minute workout. Chill out.
Oh, not this morning.
Might be alarming. Like, what?
Look at Tasha's face.
I'm still the same way, Tasha. Not no 30-minute workout this morning. Give us a minute, man.
Can't even breathe.
I know.
I can't even get him in shit.
My CMOS.
Okay.
My oatmeal.
It's coming.
Yay.
Gotta go. Just gotta go.
Oh, so today, let me breathe. I'm getting my. I know I gotta get my tea together. So today, y'all, this morning, Tasha, fix your face. It's okay. We have some purple sea moss this morning. I'm gonna be super fired up and charged up. Shit, you better turn that camera back on.
So
I was not making faces at you. I was making faces at Madison in here crying.
Oh,
not at you.
Turn the camera back on. Let me see Maddie. Turn. Madison, good morning. Sounding like my trainer now. Good morning. Good morning. DC thing, but he just don't know I'm about to go buy you style. You know, I'm doing all that.
Tomorrow I'm not gonna sweeten my tea.
Ooh. Let me give y'all the last little motivation. I get this sea moss together.
So, Mo, what's the difference between the gold sea moss and the purple sea moss?
I'll let him come tell you that.
Okay.
Purple. You want to know this? Celebrating life. I want to know the difference between purple sea moss and Irish gold. Yep. After this.
Oh, Irish gold?
Let's talk about love. Let's talk about you. You about to come and tell you. Let's talk about love. Let's talk about hey. We're talking about love today, baby. Oh, look, you got that sea moss on deck. Okay. I see you shining.
I had this for a little while. I have to prepare it.
Okay. He'll come over here and tell you. Yes. So greetings out there to the social media world, you guys that are out there watching on the Dagger Squad. Peace and love to my brother Garfield, letting us brace his platform. Hey. Those who watching out there on Facebook, hey, share, like the show, and my beloved channel, of course. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, inspire someone else. We in here and we are up, and this is day 5. Day five. Okay, and so basically, update. You want to tell them? Let my trainer tell you guys the difference between the two sea mosses. So I switched it up a little bit today.
Top of the morning, world. Top of the morning. How you guys doing this morning? Hope you guys are motivated and excited about this amazing Thirsty Thursday. Be thirsty for greatness. You know, sea moss gold and sea moss purple. Now, when you think about it, it's a big difference from the color coordination, right? But it's kind of hard to explain the difference, just to be transparent, because it works exactly the same. The only difference is way more potent, and it comes from a different origin as far as from around the world. It comes from St. Lucia, the one that I have. You have some that come from Jamaica, you got some that come from Grenada, but the actual one that I have comes from St. Lucia. So the potency of it is more potent than the gold. Now, if for the individuals that actually taste the sea moss by itself, just in raw form, when it comes to gel, you'll be able to tell the difference when you taste the purple. It actually has an actual taste, to the point as if it's not that earthy taste when it comes to the gold gel, you know, because most people got that earthy taste with it, you know, and I don't say that as in a bad way. It's just, it has an earthy taste, right? But when you do the purple sea moss, it has more of a, it's like a fulfilling taste, and you can literally feel it going down your spine, your body. Like once you put it in. What?
Let's see.
That sounds familiar.
Nigga Tosh.
Hey, I got another question. Come back. David, come back. Okay, my other question is it the same as Irish sea moss?
Yeah. So when it comes to the Irish sea moss, the only, like I said, the only difference is just where it comes from.
Okay.
Then they have they have different versions out here, to be transparent with you, to how they actually what's the word I'm looking for?
Compare.
Um,
Screening.
prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you said the first time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different ways how they prepare it. You know what I mean? Depending on where it comes from. So that's why when you have these people say it's different types of sea moss out here. You got the fake sea moss and you got some real sea moss, the wildcraft. You know what I mean? The difference is like depending on how big it is. Like if you got the big pieces, that's the wildcraft. If you got the other ones, that's actually farm grown.
Okay.
It all works the same though. Like to be completely honest with you, it all works the same. The only difference is it comes from like um what it smells like. You know what I mean? But I definitely recommend for you guys to at least experience the purple because it definitely has a different potency with it, and a lot of people like it. When I bring it down to South Carolina, I had a couple individuals that was curious about it because they seen it all over social media, but the individuals that actually had the opportunity to actually taste the gel, I had an individual buy the gel and I say open it and stick your finger in there, it's yours. And then stick your finger in it and then taste it and be like, wow, every single time. So definitely I'm gonna have some 8-ounce jars, like this, for individuals can at least try it out so they can see exactly what it is. I don't really plan on doing no big jars like this, because it gets really expensive. Right, a big jar like this is $60. All right, but I'm doing the little jars like this for 20. And the reason
I'm gonna
being,
have to get me a little jar.
the reason being is like with the Irish Gold, the recommendation all across the nation is a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons a day. With this purple sea moss, my recommendation is a half a teaspoon.
Half
Half of a teaspoon.
It's potent.
It's potent.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I can taste all of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get me a jar to try it. And the reason why I asked
Baby,
medicine.
the reason why I asked is because you go into a lot of Jamaican restaurants and they have a drink, Irish moss drink.
Mm-hmm.
So I was wondering if that was the same, and then I heard some stories about the potency of it and how it's mainly given to males.
Well, I'm be honest with you. Sea moss is an aphrodisiac for human beings. I'm just gonna say that. I walked into a hair salon here in Columbia. It's called Creme de la Creme, homie. Right? It's right off 2 Notch. I walked in there with a young lady that I met at the flea market, and she loved the smoothie, and she was telling me I should come to the hair salon. When I walked in that hair salon, I was overwhelmed with abundance of love for sea moss, and it was all women in there, and they were all was like, some was like, keep that sea moss away from me. I ain't trying to get pregnant. Then some, then some was saying, just different things, but that was like the main topic because a lot of women just know that it arouses you, it gives you that drive.
About to spike somebody drink.
No, I have a friend that I was telling about the sea moss, and they're there in Columbia, and they're going to be looking you up soon. So I gave them the contact information.
Appreciate that.
And I gave them some of the smoothie. I put it in that little bottle. Mm-hmm. Like this, okay, so I put some in that little bottle, probably halfway or something like that. Mm-hmm. And I said, taste this, and just, give me your feedback on it or whatever. And I talked to him a couple of days ago, and he was like, I need some more of that smoothie. I said, oh, you liked it? He said, yeah, they like me too. I said, oh. I said, well, let me see.
Somebody was happy.
Information so you could go ahead on and take care of that.
Yeah. I got so many stories from customers and people that's very advocate when it comes to using sea moss. You know what I'm saying? Like I can go on and on some of the stories that I heard. You know, I done walked. Some people done walked up on me that bought sea moss from me before, and I've been down here since June. I've been down here since June of 2020. I met a couple I met a couple I introduced sea moss to in like August. I seen them at the end of December, and they said, yeah, they having their first baby.
Oh shit! I better stop eating this stuff.
I didn't hear that last part. You faded out. What did you say?
You ain't say nothing.
I said I met a couple in June when I first came down here, and they bought some sea moss from me, and I seen them again in December, and they was having their first. They was in the process of having their first child.
So I should tell Trevor, Madison need a little sister or brother. We gonna send something to Trevor.
You see, she
Negative. No more babies.
Picked that
Negative.
phone up ASAP. She said, not gonna happen.
But I like the more sex part.
Wait a minute. I'm single and live by myself. I need to stop taking this sea moss.
Get you a toy.
Hey, look.
Let me ship you one.
Hey, look, I'm telling
I
you.
ain't talking too much information on live stream.
Oh, the hell with that.
Hey, look, we live too much of a good life to be hiding stuff. So check this out.
I'm gonna send you a toy.
The one thing I've noticed, Wait. What did you say?
What you say, Angie?
Oh no, I was gonna say, but he was talking. I didn't want to. Jamaicans use it in what they call strong back.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They add stout, they add ginger, they add supplement, they add nutriment or something sweet.
That's that milk.
And all the other
what's the milk formula so I can fight somebody drink?
With the moringa.
But definitely try out that purple sea moss. You definitely love that purple sea moss. You know, I got some fun stuff coming up for February. Look out for that. You know, some really, really fun stuff. I'm really looking to inspire and open the minds of our African American brothers and sisters. Every February comes around every single year, you know, and it seems like that's the only time everybody want to show love to each other, and it shouldn't be that way, you know. So I actually want to start a movement. Like be able to really show love to one another every single day of the year, you know, regardless. And I feel as if because February is the second month of the year, that should be your jump start. If you start the year off not too well, you know, or even if you start the year off great and you want to keep that momentum going, you know what I'm saying? Embrace the love that's going to be shared, you know, because you got some people come out the woodwork, they ain't show no love for 11 months, but February, they showing all the love in the world. You know what I'm saying? And to each his own. The whole concept behind it is really just for us to embrace each other more. You know, God willing, you know, change will happen one day, you know, but it starts with the person internally. You know what I'm saying? If you can't internally change yourself, there's no way you're going to be able to influence somebody else to change. There's no way. You know what I mean? And I honestly truly believe that. I've seen that from a lot of, you know, noble men, you know what I'm saying? Amazing women, you know, that's definitely just shifted their mindset and did something different, you know. So let's just keep inspiring people, you know, you guys. You know what I'm saying? My motto is to be nothing less than great. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your level of greatness is, just make sure you're nothing less than that.
We gotta mute so that we can hear his voice better.
Any other questions?
Nope. I just need to slow down on my sea moss.
And sea moss also regenerates the cells. It's also good for regeneration and creation of new cells.
Okay, I'll look at it that way then.
Yes.
I got the best way to look at it, right? And I don't want you to feel some type of way when you go to the grocery store though. So from now on, when you go to the grocery store and you see that food that you normally eat, I want you to think about sea moss. The reason why I want you to think about sea moss, because you know sea moss is going to give you all the minerals your body needs. That processed food they got in the grocery store that they trying to sell to y'all and sell to us, it ain't gonna work. Stay in the produce section. Go over there where the vegetables at. Go over there where the fruit is at. Hang out on the outside. Stay away from the middle lanes. The middle lanes is a trap. It's all a trap. I learned that. It's a trap. You get to walking down that lane, you be like, oh. Oh. You picking up and putting stuff in your basket that you don't even need in there. Stay on the outside. Stay on the outside of the grocery stores. It's a trick. It's a trick.
That goes to Miss Joyce.
All right. So yeah, it's love on your body day. Yeah.
Thirsty Thursday. How thirsty are you for greatness?
You want right now?
I'm about to kick him out my live stream. Now, so yeah. So I started out the live. Let's celebrate life, right? Why are you down? So the song, my good buddy David, the song says, "Why are you down? Lift your head up, get into the sound, then start to worship. I know you've been hurt bad, baby, but hate's not the answer. So let's celebrate life." So you have to start celebrating your life. It's too often we're celebrating others' life. We're checking the block. We are putting ourselves in position to get someone else happy so that they can be a part of you, and you leave yourself out. And years after years, compounding. So seconds, days, months, years, and then you look again. Age have caught up with you. A decade has passed by. You wonder where time has went and why you're in such a state that you are. Because along the way, throughout the journey, you forgot to celebrate. You forgot to celebrate your own milestones. You forgot to set those moments in life where you're not only just participating national holidays, but that you have your own moments of, as you would hear the cliche say, celebrating your wins. So when my trainers speak about not only celebrating in the month of February, love or expression and showing your gratitude for others, but yourself, but doing it throughout. And sometimes when you go through these trials of depression and anxiety, and or you may have come across an injury, or maybe you've had an unforeseen accident, or someone has transitioned out of your life, whether they've gone to a better space or you all decided to move on, you get into this funk and celebration becomes obsolete. It's uh something that you don't even want to be a part of. I'll tell you how I came to get my smile again. And it's probably in several different ways, but this one plays really relevant. I used music. There was a point where I cut off the sound of R&B or anything that actually reminded me of something else or an happy moment with someone else or with myself. And I can recall, so you know what, you may need to start playing something that actually just kind of excites you, that kind of puts you in the moment. Now, through this transition, I will definitely tell you that going back into that space, especially from being an individual, right, not being coupled out or partnered up or all that great stuff that these terms that people use these days, that it was gonna actually put you in, make you feel some type of way or whatnot. But what has to happen is you have to understand that tears rejuvenate. Okay, so if you have to cry, cry when you have to cry. If you have to kind of just space out if you need to space out. But that moment of transition and between you coming out of a dead space of depression and anxiety and being unable to enjoy who you are is well needed. The question is how long you will dwell there. Once you get over the hump, now some people has to go through counseling, right? They need that professional experience to kind of guide them to the understanding of how to transition from these dark areas in life, and then others can kind of maneuver their way out. I had a little bit of both. There's a lot of it's and not just speaking from a vet perspective, but just in general. There's a lot of people that think counseling is taboo. I can remember going through the military, and if someone said that they needed to go get counseling, they needed to talk to someone, that it was frowned upon. It made it look as if that person could not be a great leader, or uh, could not serve in a manner that was appropriate to the military at that time. And so they suffer in silence. And so many people are suffering in silence, whether um, it's the psychological issue, or um, it's moments of dealing with these unforeseen incidents, accidents that happens in their lives. And so sometimes, or some ways, yesterday I talked about getting reading materials or audio. So today I'm saying, from the audio perspective, that get you a song, find you something that kind of like transition you through. And I can remember one of the songs that I will play is, on the Waiting to Exhale track. Um, they play the song. Everyone, the words is everyone falls in love sometimes. Sometimes it's wrong. Sometimes it's right. um, the shoot, Whitney Houston, just to get out of that funk or whatever. And it's crazy. After a while, you start to play some little bit more uplifting things that just kind of you just start getting excited about. And everyone already knows my favorite artist, right? Because I was trying to get to a place I wanted to be excited again. And so I would play, and it's sad because I repeat, repeat this song, I just want to dance. I just want to dance right now. Baby, take my hand and swing it all over the land. That's all I want to do, right? So I played music that made me feel, that made me feel good, made me want to move again, as I came into all of the things that I talked about before that kind of sparked and piqued the interest. Okay. And so that's what some of you all have to do. You have to get to the place where you can find that song. And the reason I said song, because the melody. So being of African descent, we know it's all about you hear that drum beat, that heart starts to beat, that frequencies, that vibe, you start to vibe out. And eventually you're like, and then you're like, and you're like, and then you're like, and then you're like, and you look again, you done cook yourself out of a space. And then it gets scary. That's right. That's right. Yeah, but I was gonna get there. Right. Eventually you've taken yourself out of a space of but you got, this is where it gets real important, because when you transition and then things are starting to look on the up and up, I didn't say that those moments wouldn't come back. It's how it's actually approached. This is where people you allow to be a part of your life and partake in your journey becomes important, because once you begin to transition, so everyone knows I'm coming off the injury, coming from the rolling status into the actual physical standing status to be free from any device. And if I had surrounded myself around people like, girl, you still in that chair? You ain't never gonna come out of that chair. You know, oh, you so lazy. Oh, you riding the thing. I thought you were riding, but all that little extra stuff. They're just antics. They just throw in. Oh, look how you walking. Oh, you done got so big. Oh, your ass is so thick. Yeah, yeah, very transparent, right? Because that's what they tell me. Oh, hey, Crip. Oh, there comes disabled. Da, 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 da. I'm like, motherfucker. Do you see me trying to get out of a, yes, very transparent. So if you got your little morality going on today, you don't want to hear, you might not want to be on this live stream today, because it's very raw and uncut, because that's what people do. They say to you that puts you back into the space of depression and anxiety, and that's not a good place to be, to plague your life over and over, from teenage years to the 20s to the 30s. You're already coming out of childhood trauma. You went into adulthood. Maybe you had some issues then 30s and 40s. No one wants to keep traveling their life like that. So if you're out there and you see people transitioning and they're trying to come out of their dog space, it's not up to you to criticize, to come up to them and tell them things, or say things, or give them nicknames that is inappropriate. And when someone call me disabled, bitch, I'm not disabled. I'm nowhere near crippled, and I don't take it. I'm gonna tell you, the first time someone said that,
Shanisa and Katasha about killed them. It was crazy because I had went from being up here to they was like, "What happened to you?" And it was so emotional. It was so emotional when the person said it. It was so emotional. It was like, "What happened? What happened?" And when I finally got it out and I actually said it, they did a 180 back into the building, jack the person up. Like you don't want to be that person. If I tell my friends that somebody put me in a space, it's like, no, they don't care about being appropriate. They don't care about being friendly and being nice and passive aggressive. It's straight aggressive mode, severe. You about to get that business. You look at them, put their hands on you. You look at them a little older now. They're ready to do some things. Okay. And so it's not a good feeling. It is really not. And so to be transparent for these next 55 days of exactly what I've gone through in the last 3 years is going to be like, you're going to be like, wow, I didn't even think that it was a challenge. I remember one of the sisters told me, it was like, man, I thought you, I thought you just had it all together. You was this and that. And I was like, once I transitioned and I've got that, you're not bringing me back. You could threaten me with taking a check. I don't give a you know what about that check to get to get back in a space of life where it's livable and you enjoying what you have to offer this world. You could take money, you could do whatever you need, because let me tell you guys something out there in social media world. It is nothing like a significant event that sucks life completely out of you. It is nothing like it. So to threaten someone for with monetary things that keep them, you can have it. I don't care what doctor listening, whatever. Why? Because I got skills, baby. I ain't gonna get education for nothing. I can transition. I can do some things to help that out. So don't let money be a callous for you staying in a depressive state, in an isolated state. If someone is if they're your part of your significant other, this or whatever, and they're the sole winning provider, and you come across a significant event that changes your life that you can't provide for yourself, you have to don't let those individuals don't let those individuals threaten you to keep you in a depressive state. That's not celebrating life. That's not giving you the opportunity to fulfill you and enjoy you. All that life has to offer you or what you work for. Because at some point it happens. And when it does happen, we withdraw. And when you withdraw, sometimes you do it so long you don't even realize it that you can't come out. But I'm very thankful for you sisters, Janisa, Angie, Tasha, Nepal, those who jumped on, um, Latrice in the back chat, Katasha in the back chat out there, Sherry and Tanya and everyone. Ms. Graham, everyone who reaching out and expressing an interest and saying, hey, I'm gonna go for Brandy out there in Ohio, expressing interest, going for Laquanas, that's saying, hey, listen, I'm with you in that challenge. I may not be on that stream, but I'm with you. I'm gonna do it as well. I'm gonna be challenged as well. Challenge yourself to celebrate life again. Challenge yourself to get back into the state that gives you opportunity to celebrate, to enjoy. Just enjoy the presence of being here. It doesn't have to be anything specific, but what's going to get you over the hump of opportunity of happiness, make you smile, give you joy, right? Keep you from doing some things or indulging in some things that kind of keeps you from moving forward, gives you that space in your marriage that you look for, that you get off of work and can't wait to walk in the door to participate in, or those moments with your kids that just kind of excite you, just give you that joy of even having those babies in the first place, or grandbabies, or whatever the extended family is, or all of that. In order to get there, you have to find that moment of transition. And for me, it was bringing out music. Okay, something that just kind of just kind of takes you over the hump. Because remember, it's not cold turkey. You can't go from here to here. You can't go from the dark side into light. When you get to the light, you're gonna be lost. Sometimes some things have to jog your memory. You have to either read it, you either have to hear it, or maybe visualize it. So once you get it into your mind, they said the song, it says, say what you heard so you could see what you say. Say what you heard so you can see what you say. You're not gonna be able to manifest something if you don't even if you didn't get it. Some people just thinking that they're just gonna beam down into their mind when in actuality you can't remember. You've been put in a state, right? You've been put in a state, and some of your awareness have kind of dwindled away. So you're not really getting the ignition of, or you're not igniting those thoughts to manifest. So you have to find something that helps you to do that. And so to play, just celebrate life. So why are you down? Explore that. Sometimes you can read one sentence. I remember being that, I think I was in 10th grade or 11th grade. Miss White, she was in English instructor, educator, and when we would approach a new literacy, whether it was in a book or whether it's some poet or whatever, it would take us months to get past the title. What was this author thinking? From word to word. I would challenge you when you write your affirmation or you revisit an affirmation you wrote, whether it's one sentence or three, the very first three letters of that sentence, explore why did you even put those words together in that compilation like that? What's the meaning? What's the origin of what you're saying? Too many people writing affirmations to say in the morning to spark their day, and they're just reading it. What does it mean to you? Give it life, give it legs. Allow it to pierce your inner soul so that throughout the day, say what you heard so you can see what you say. You're not going to be able to see it. So in order for me to get mobile again, I now see myself swinging, dancing, and doing the thing. So much so, I wish I could show you guys the video. I had cooked some salmon and vegetables yesterday. I was sitting in the chair by the sink. I got out the chair. My cousin Mike had came down. My trainer was standing there doing some CMOS. I got out the chair. I just did it. I just got out the chair and I just walked to the microwave. And then psychologically, took the stuff I did what I did, and I turned around. And what happened, catch this. What happened when I turned around and I seen their face, I got startled and I started limping again. Go ahead, Cha.
Got to get it out your head that you can't do it because your natural reflexes, your natural instinct was to just get up and go.
Yes.
So you have to allow your natural instinct to take over because you had a fear like this, that, if I stand up, I might fall, this might happen or whatever. But since you've been on this journey, your fear is coming down and your natural instinct is taking over. When you saw them go, your fear said, I'm not supposed to be standing up, I'm not supposed to be walking. So it was like, but you're right, you have to let your natural instinct take over now, because you physically you are more able to just walk than you were before. So now your blockage, or your not gonna say blockage, your hurdle that you have to overcome right now is to stop thinking that you can't and start thinking that you can. I wish I would have seen you standing up walking. I'd be like, what the what? I probably would have scared you more because I'd have been hollering.
Because they were like, what the what? Angie, you was about to say something?
No, I was just saying it's a subconscious. It's subconscious. It's like subliminal, these blocks that we have, and it happens to me when I get the performance and I start mixing up. I get mixed up. First, I'm in a flow, and then all of a sudden you ask me a question. I'm like, what was I saying? And I forget. Everything will just get mixed up in my head. Yeah, it's a subconscious thing. But the practice, like what we're doing, your muscles have memory. So the more we practice it, the more we could let go, release the control sometimes, and let our body carry us. We get in that zone and we just fly, trust it, and go with it.
Yeah, listen, oh man. It was amazing. It felt good. Cause I was like, woo, at the moment, I was like, they look, at the moment I realized, I'm like, oh, when I look at a turn, I look at it, they were like, and Mike was like, what the what? Oh man. And they was like, yeah. I was like, now I gotta get back to that chair. I couldn't figure. I was like, okay. So they was like, stop thinking, just do it. Listen, the smallest thing keep you from moving forward. And at that one moment, I was like, okay, don't think. Now I had just not did it. But then I'm standing there like I'm stuck. Like,
how do I put one foot in front of the other and get back over there?
Yeah, I gotta get back to the chair. Like, so I did, and then so the second time, since I was aware that I did it the first time, I said, okay, I'm gonna do this again, but I'm aware now. So this time, I position myself, stand up, all right, whatnot. And when I took a step, so I try and practice taking a step off the left instead of the right, because the right is stronger. So I'm trying to practice taking a step off the left. And I did really fast. A couple steps really fast to get there. So it's really funny, right? Well, my trainer captured it on camera. I didn't know he was recording. Or whatever. So again, I turned around. I looked back. And I looked. And I was like, are you recording me? And I got scared again. So looking back is not an issue. It's what you perceive when you do and how you challenge it. And so that's where I am right now. I know I have to look back to retrace because I have to turn around. I have to do the 180. So now it's like, okay, when you look back, you have to retrace those steps. You're going to celebrate along the way, or you're going to allow it to be another hurdle or obstacle by what you need. So, what is my fix? What's my course of action? I plan to start looking at some videos that they give guys all these little walk-in deals they do, or these mindfulness deals they do that talks about walking. So I plan to start listening, and I plan to get some reading materials on getting it in my psyche, so that when I approach it, that I've flooded my mental thoughts with the journey of walking versus, damn, I gotta go back. You got to point A. Okay, you gotta go. You got to point B. Now you gotta go back to point A and not think about the what I did or how I did or what it felt like when I did it, but just to do it. So let it keep the natural occurrences in, and then that way I can continue to celebrate life.
Awesome. Yeah, because I'm always saying more dance floor waiting on us. Come on. Dance floor waiting on us. Come on. Gotta get it.
Yes. Time to go back to loving the skin I'm in. Show the shirt. Yes, baby. Time to go back to loving the skin that I am in.
So you ladies have anything else you want to share and add? I appreciate you guys being a listening ear to my dramatic journey. Dramatic. That ain't drama. Yes. But I feel you on that music part, because music has always been a part of my life. You know, I grew up in Florida, and my my father's mother owned a restaurant and had a juke joint next to it. So I got that music coming this way. My mother's mother loved to dance and everything. She used to, she back in the day, she was a little party girl back in the day. And so my father taught me dances. He's from Texas, and that's how I learned that the Zydeco, two-step and all like that was familiar to me, because I kind of grew up with it because my dad had it. My mom, she loved to dance, so she brought in the dances that my grandmother taught her, like from the 20s and 30s and 40s and stuff. And then they both gave me the 60s, and I picked up the 70s, 80s, and then growing up in Florida, we had all the Latin music. So I had all that. So for me, music has always been a part of my life. And like you say, there are certain songs that'll take you certain places, but then there are songs that, like, for me to get through whatever I'm going through, I need to play R&B from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. And it has to be upbeat dance music. I have to move. I'm naturally moving when I hear music anyway. I can go in a store, and they have that music playing in the store. I'm going down the aisle bopping, and I have to catch myself because I'm always moving to music, So music has always been very therapeutic for me also. If I get in a funk, I got to find me some music. I'm on Pandora, I'm on YouTube, I'm on somebody. I'm like, I need my music. Where's my music? I even have music playlists. I create my own playlist of different songs for whatever it is I might be going through or trying to get through, So, and yeah, I feel you on that music. It's always been therapeutic for me as well. Yes. What's up? Go ahead. I have to dance. I have to dance. If I'm dancing a whole lot, that means I'm going through stuff. It was such a relief. I miss line dancing so much because I didn't realize how much of a release it was. Yep. I missed it as well, because like when I started, because I was really going through during the process when I really started line dancing. So that's why I went so hard on it. But I miss it. But you have to see me in here dancing by myself. Anybody was to pass by, they swear I was having a party. Ain't nobody here but me. Sometimes turning music up and just all the way up. Just go. Like, I can't listen. I got, you get a little taste of the heat. And my garage, I said, boy, I'm gonna burn that garage up. You hear me? In the zone, playing the music. Good morning, Ali. Playing the music and just go with it, the flow of I remember trying to teach Tasha line dance. Look.
No rhythm.
She started getting it though. Tasha started getting it. You got rhythm, you just got your own rhythm, and you just have to find that and work with it with the music. You got rhythm. Don't say you don't have it. You got it. Yep. Go ahead, Angie. What you say, Tasha?
I said that's a good way about it. I got my own.
Got your own rhythm, girl. Hey, all you got to do is play Nelly. Y'all think I like Tucker? Play Nelly. Oh, she found her rhythm then, huh? Oh, Nelly, you coming with Nelly concert? Where Nelly gonna be? Oh, he gonna be in California. So I'm like, what? Yeah, she likes Nelly, yes. Like I like Tucker.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. What you was gonna say, Angie?
No, I was just saying hi to Tasha. I haven't seen her in a long time.
Tasha, you remember Angie?
Yes, I remember her from New York.
Yep.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you. How are you?
That's great. I'm great. I'm great. Yeah. Top of the world right now.
Yeah. You need to join the group on Tuesdays. You in the group. I'll add you again. All right. So yeah. So it's been an hour. Don't want to make the streams too long. Again, I appreciate the sisters who come out, trickle in, support with the exercise, eating the breakfast in the morning. Make sure you guys get your water. Get your water. I'm gonna finish this third bottle. Get your water in. Tell us about the tea you drinking, Angie, because I need to start making that concoction. Yeah, I had to disappear. I had them 2 bottles. Okay. Now I got the third one. Yeah, Angie.
What I have in the morning, and I'm almost finished with it. It's called a kidney liver flush. You don't have to have it every single day. So sometimes I do it like the full recipe. Sometimes I'll just do the tea with the lemon and the cayenne pepper. But what it is tea. It's tea. Any tea that you're comfortable with. Citrus, so lemon, lime, orange. First cold pressed olive oil. A tablespoon, and tea, a dash of cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper, olive oil, citrus. Oh, and about 2-3. I put 2 to 3, but two cloves of garlic will lower your blood pressure though. So you don't, if you have issues, you don't want to put 3 because your pressure will drop. Too low. So 2 cloves is safe. I crush it. Sometimes I chop it where I can chew pieces of it and still swallow. But what it does is it just cleanses your it's not what do you call it? It's not something that is going to cause you to run to the bathroom. What it does is diuretic. Right. What it does is it helps to cleanse out your intestines, and the olive oil is to protect your esophagus and the lining of your intestines, so that because the garlic and the garlic and the acids can and the pepper can affect the lining of your intestines. So you don't want to be protected with the olive oil or healthy fats like avocado that you will eat another time. But yeah, that's called kidney liver flush, and that's from the recipe that Queen Afua gives us. That's the recipe that I've learned from Queen Afua. Sacred Woman. Her Sacred Woman program. And it helps. Sometimes if I fast, go 3 days without eating heavily or without eating, red meat, or I will use that as my nutrition. And that is, Malika, what you were saying before, like trying that at nighttime is a good idea. In the morning, it should be able to wash out, help you cleanse normally after you have your first cup of tea or your first cup of room temperature water.
Yes, all my room temperature. All my water's room temperature. Yes, because every time I get off the stream, I got to run to the restroom. What'd you say, Tasha?
Can she say it again? I was taking Maddie into daycare. What's the ingredients?
She gonna post it in the. You gonna post it in the group?
Okay,
I'll post it in the group. Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Because she got on the phone, so I knew she was talking to somebody. All right, so I want to hold you guys. Get your water, Tasha. You got to drink your water. Got the 3 bottles down. I just dropped my bottles on the ground. Again, I'm gonna play these songs on 2 minutes. We're gonna celebrate life before we get off the stream. And
Are you down? Lift your head up. Yeah. Get into the sound. Yeah. And start to worship. Yeah. hurt bad, baby. But hate's not the answer. So let's celebrate life. All my people, yeah, let's celebrate life. Yeah, we are free from sin. Let's talk about love. Let's talk about Christ. Hey, let's talk about love. Let's talk about life. Let's talk about love. Let's talk about Christ. Let's talk about love. Let's talk about life. Here we go. You're not alone. You have a purpose. Yeah. We serve a higher God, baby. I forgot that part. So, why are you down? Why you down? Lift your head up. Yeah. Get into the sound. Yeah, and start to worship. Yeah, I know you get hurt bad, baby. But it's not the answer. So let's celebrate life. Get your bodies up this morning and enjoy. You got 45 seconds. Don't go back to sleep. Let's talk about love. Let's talk about love. Let's talk about life. Let's talk about love. Let me see you jam, Pastor. Let me see. Move your head one time. Love y'all. Peace.